Okay. Stream should be working. You should be able to hear the game. Oh, full volume. There we go. You should hear the game. You should hear my voice, hopefully. And this is a game called The Letter. I have no idea what it's about, but I just searched up horror games or scary games on the App Store, and this is one of them. I don't know how long it is, but we'll see how long it takes. And sorry for my allergies. It's gonna be happening throughout winter. Until winter ends, then my allergies might settle down. Alright, let's begin. And I will finish Paranormal. Ah! I will finish Paranormal Territory 2 maybe tomorrow. It depends how long this stream is. If it's too short, then I'll just I'll stream the other game. The Ermengarden, the Ermengarden Mansion. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde. I'm just gonna say Ermen of Luxborn, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of the Great Plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Erman. The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited. And that is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the nights, and hearsay of a mysterious woman roaming the hollowed halls aimlessly. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend and its curse, still fall upon the villagers' ears. Damn, my reading sucks. It's been a long time since I read. Oh. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard to the truth, they are Briar Reality Corporation place the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside wait to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. A curse? Well, fuck that. I wouldn't want to get cursed. If there's demons or ghosts, why would you want a house that has that kind of shit? You don't want to die, do you? No one wants to. Good luck. I guess we're gonna try to get the house. Isabella. October. Oh, what?
Hello?
Isabella?
Are you there?
there?
Where are you?
Oh, they're reading it for me. Thank God. A familiar, jittery voice comes from the other end.
Oh, hey Rose. I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter? What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised. Oh my God, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out. Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I would have chickened out too. I would have been like, hell no. Why am I gonna go to a place where there's haunted demons and shit?
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here.
Heck no. I'm staying home. Screw you guys, but I'm going home.
This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
It's nice.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know, I just wish I could live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
See, Isabella's smart. She wants to stay home. Don't go to places
Jeez,
where you're
never mind
not
those
wanted.
rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all. And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything.
Never say never. Because you never know. There could be a ghost that one day comes after you.
They're nothing but spirits.
Spirits my ass. Some can turn evil.
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
Oh no. We better make sure no one's hearing us.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
One day you will see.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
See, Isabella's a smart girl. I'm with you, Isabella.
Right.
Be smart.
You know, not
Don't mess
every
with
property
things.
we sell will end up with a dead body
Like-
stuffed in a sofa.
Like the Ninja Turtles once said, there are some things man was never meant to tamper with. And this is one of those fucking things. Don't tamper with the ghosts, the demons. Ugh.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
If you feel it, you can stay away.
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up.
One time is good enough. That one time is more than enough. You never want to experience a ghost chasing after you.
Wait, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Well, too
I'm
bad.
fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
No, don't go. It's haunted.
Okay, see you. Bye.
I wonder if she'll still be there by the time we get there. Or Isabella. She hangs up before I can respond. Rose, still charming as ever.
Who was that?
I look up from my phone to see Rebecca, Becca, giving me a questioning look. What the hell are you looking at me for? What did I do?
Oh, that? It's just Rose.
Rose? The one you said who trained you for your job back when you started?
Trained me? What job? I'm
You're
curious.
working together again?
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Anselm Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Oh, wait, mansion? That big spooky one you've been telling everyone about?
Yes, that one.
Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps?
I know, and I'm crazy for going.
You actually went there? And you're going back?
I know, right? It's crazy.
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her.
No one gets left behind.
And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
That is so true. I need a job too. I really do. Damn it. As soon as the words leave my mouth, Rebecca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Yeah, what's so funny, huh?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character.
I'm not myself. There's a ghost inside me. Save me!
I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out about the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cursed rumors and all.
I know, and I'm crazy for going.
I honestly thought you'd back out.
I should back
Not
out.
all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just
Wait.
the fastest way to get it.
Am I Isabella? Is that the character I'm playing? I think so.
Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus. They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier. They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me.
That's the one thing I have trouble with. borrowing money and then having to pay him back. Because you never know how the other person is going to react when you don't pay them on time or whatever. So, I earn my money.
Or Ashton, we can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
That's what they all say. I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect once she has that expression.
Becca!
Becca!
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
Shit. How do you know? You stalker! She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca excels at teaching boisterous teenagers.
Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you.
But I need the money for more important stuff. I need the money.
You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
Well, I do know the struggles of having money. It sucks. Here we go again. You're not my mom. Oh, I don't know. Now it makes me want to replay the game so I can have a different, see what the other stuff is, the other version of it. Ah, I hate when it's choosing. I'm so confused. I don't know. And there's no one on stream to choose for me. uh, yeah, let's lie. I eat other things
I
too.
eat other things too.
I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture and giving her the best frown I can muster. The same one I use with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. Instead, she only raises an eyebrow at me.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week.
You're a stalker! Leave me alone!
The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
Shut up! Stop making sense to me.
You're just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
Becca wrinkles her nose by the time I get to the end of the small list. She even went to a little green on the last one. What was the last one? What the heck did I eat? I would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know it would only lead to more reprimands from her.
Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago?
What? I have a problem with eating food even if there are days after the past due date. Heck no.
Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year.
Out. Do not close the door. Wait, what? I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year.
In any case, those are still not exactly healthier choices, Val.
Well, what do you want me to do? I need the money. She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny distant memory. When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. More words from her. Sometimes it's just better to let Becca talk until she's out of things to say. But when she turns her attention back at me, there is only warmth in her smile.
What am I going to do with you?
I have no clue. She says this more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly, if I'm looking for the exact word.
I hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing.
But I need the money. Necesito the dinero. I just
I
gotta
already
save
told
it
you
up.
before. You're always free to reheat food in my fridge.
Reheat food.
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me.
I'm not a baby.
You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money.
See? Smart. Isabella smart.
And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
See, I have so much trouble even asking for money.
You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
Not gonna work on me? I'm not gonna ask. I nod in response, if only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. It has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may urge about a lot of small petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. And to I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Trivial? Becca's movement. My reading! It's so bad. Becca's movements when she takes a quick glance at something behind me snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute.
Why would I want to be in the school?
We can catch up later.
Alright, later.
With your clients, you better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
You bet!
Don't worry. With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book. She's probably working on next week's lesson plan. Or trying at least. Her eyes are distant and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily and her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. Ah, this is precisely why I followed her here. For someone who makes a habit of uh, for someone who makes a habit out of worrying about other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own?
Maybe you need some help, Becca. Maybe we should help
You're
each
still a
other.
bit feverish.
Oh, she has a fever.
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
I level her with a flat look. She has had a cold for a couple of days now. Something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed. Look who's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
Yes, it will make me feel tons better. She offers me a reassuring smile and I only sigh. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her once she has decided on something. Defeated, I reach inside of my bag to pull out some bottle of medicine she left earlier. She looks at it wearily when I placed it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have her way.
All right, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay?
There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts them back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Shut up! You're sick. I need money. There's a difference.
Rebecca!
Okay. I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Ah! Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation and my short visit. With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. On we go! October 20th? Oh, there's different days or something? I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out of the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently, everyone in Luxembourg City knows of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. In fact, just to mention of its name is enough for locals to give you cautious sidelong glances. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted there, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovate, renovated and placed back up in the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window once the buildings shrink in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me that we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the mansion's documents. I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and shoulder. It's probably just Rose again, anyway.
Rose?
Ash, is that Ash Ketchum for Palatown?
Guess again.
That voice.
Ash.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
Don't worry, I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool. I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m. It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open
Oh,
house,
wait.
and we're expecting
Was there more?
quite a number
Ah,
of
shit.
potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Ermengarde Mansion?
Ermengarde Mansion. Ermengarde. Okay, gotta remember that.
The big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way there right now, actually.
I like the background noises. It's like you could picture the scenes of the place and see it here on picture, whatever.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut up.
Shut up!
Ah! Great minds think alike. Ash chuckles and I can't help but roll my eyes upon hearing it.
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
Alright.
Bye!
I ain't no scaredy cat. Stupid asshole always teasing me whenever he sees his chance. I'll show him who's tough. Yeah, let's go to the stupid mansion. Let's take down that ghost. It takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous mansion. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Yep, it looks amazing. Yet despite all of this, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. The surrounding area is unusually silent, and only the rustling of the leaves can be heard as the occasional breeze passes. While Aslam village is just a few miles away, everybody keeps their distance on purpose, perhaps out of fear of the horror of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate the lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it has any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place looks at night. Oh hell no!
Inside that place, Missy.
You betcha. I'ma toughen up. I'ma show that Ash how tough I am. But oh hell no! I wouldn't want to be in the scary place at night. Ah! Yeah, you want me in a scary place? You're gonna have to force me in there. The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A beat passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-communicable hum. Belatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slap myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I expected him to leave as soon as I paid, but there's a hesitant expression on him, as if something hasn't been said yet.
Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place.
I sure did, and I'm going in. And I must be one crazy son of a gun for going.
Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in their house. Doesn't want to either. I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
So people, relatives of the owners they had the rights to the house, but they're like, fuck this. Scary ghosts, demons, I'm out of here. A curse too? I'm leaving.
Maybe they just didn't like it?
You never know.
trying to think the other positive. Uh, they didn't like it, right? He drives off after, but when what he said has left an foreboding feeling in my gut. I breathe out a heavy sigh as I approach the house. After hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected the conversations to take that turn, but I'm already here. Backing out is completely out of the question. No, it's not. It's never too late. Run away. Stay away from the house. It's not like I have a choice anyway. Yes, you do. Stop being an idiot. If I want to get that bonus in commission one way or another, I've got to sell this property. The door is ajar when I get into it. However, while my own copy of the keys dangle uselessly in my hand, Rose must have left it open when she arrived. That's weird. We may be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. Something's wrong. Ah, this looks awesome from the inside. But something is wrong. Why is the door left open? Entering what greets me inside leaves me gaping. They've been cleaning every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook, cranny, and crevice, and made it spick and span. All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies. I don't like those pictures. They look great, but at night I bet they're scary looking. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. As though it's going to eat you alive. Ah, heck no. If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and leave this place alone. Some things in this world are better left alone, never to be disturbed ever again. See? Like the Ninja Turtles once said, some things man was never meant to tamper with. And this is one of those things. You don't fuck with demons or ghosts or a curse. Nothing.
Rose?
Where's she at? I call out.
Rose, I'm here. Where are you?
My voice echoes softly throughout the hallways. Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'll hear me no matter how deafening the silence is. She could be all the way on the other side of the property for all I know. Quickly, I reach for my phone and dial her number. Her number. Dial her number. But,
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
hell no. Oh, hell no. You run. You run, bitch, and you don't look back. You run. Get out. Your friend gone. She dead. What do you mean has not been recognized? We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she was eaten by the house, right? Ah, stop putting things in your head. Get out. Or, or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away. Right? Right? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. See? Stop! Stop! Stop hurting your mental mind. Just leave. She probably just wandered deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping the call will connect this time.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
It's not working! She's gone! Leave! Don't stay! But to no avail. Oh boy, I'm in a haunted place. I'm all alone. My friend's gone. The number's not working. What am I gonna do next? As I know, in every scary situation, you go find out what's going on. Instead of running away like a smart person should. If you want to die, come visit this mansion. Heck no. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Rose? If you can hear me, please come out.
I ain't moving
Come
1
on,
inch.
Rose, this isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps.
Heck, I would have move 1 inch more into the house. I would want to leave. Run away! Don't stay! No answer. This isn't going to work. This place is too big. She could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing deeper into the mansion. No, you crazy son of a gun! You leave! You leave and let your friend go! She may be gone, but you can live. Live to tell the tale. Taking a couple steps up forward, I noticed something move above the grand staircase. Damn it, I almost bit my tongue. Blah. This is a lot of reading.
What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you?
Ah, hell no. Heck no. Oh, whoa. You saw that flash of light. Tell me I'm not crazy and, oh.
Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out.
Leave! Let's go! She's gone. She deserves to be left alone.
Not coming out, huh? Fine, I'm going.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's leave. Okay, that's a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. Ah, damn it! Ah. Well, I guess that makes sense. Friends stick together. No one gets left behind. Let's try to save her then. Growing desperate, I try to contact her number again. Come on, please give me something. Please, Lord. Yes, finally, it's working.
Hello? Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you?
She doesn't respond. There's only heavy static coming from her side. I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I can get an answer from her.
Rose, come on. Where are you?
She gone! Run! A few minutes pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down. I don't like that noise, and I don't like that voice. No, no, no. No, 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 no.
The attic? Why?
See, I'm even seeing things. I thought the picture started moving. Shit. Crap, it got cut off. Man, do I really need to go there? With how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any signal there. No wonder I can't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all the places, she just has to make me go fetch her in the crispiest room of this place. The attic, the basement, any secret door, that's very creepy. That's when you know. You get out and you don't ever look back. She may be gone, but I guess we have to try to save her. Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up the stairs. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses. You should have done YouTube like me. Oh man. Why? No, call Ash. Call Zach. The other guy, Ash's friend or whatever. Call someone to come help you. Don't stay by yourself and look for your friend Rose. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me. Man, I don't like those pauses. It branches out to the two major wings of the mansion, the east and the west wing. There are two attics here, one on each side, but the east one has been converted to a storage room of sorts, and somehow I find it least likely for Rose to wander there by herself. Besides, she never did like going into stuffy storage rooms, so I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hall opens to a small room. Inside it is another set of steps leading to the second attic. I like the grand staircase though. The stairs to the attic are steep and narrow, made of old stones and covered with a thick coating of dust that kicks up into the air with every step. Thank God it's still daytime. If it wasn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I might easily stumble and fall. With how old the place is, there are no light fixtures to illuminate the cramped passage up. Why they didn't bother to add one here when they renovated escapes me. Sheesh, they did it with the rest of the house. A small bedroom welcomes me at the end. Ah! Ah! No! Please save me! No! It looks exactly as it did since the last time I've been here, full of dust, worn out, and faded by time. Odd. I thought they cleaned everything. Did the crew miss this room? Ugh. Cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matters is Rose. She's not here. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No, it couldn't have been a dream. After all, the creepy ambience of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake. And I'm sure she says she's here. Is this a prank? Or maybe the phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her. Shut up, Bray. You're not helping. Stupid Bray. Stupid Bray, tell my legs to move and run outside. Don't make this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where is she? Stop messing with the lights. Ah! What the hell was that? My thoughts exactly. Sorry, excuse me. That's it. I can't do this anymore. Run! Run, bitch, run! I'm leaving. We must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mission was a bad idea right from the very start. But nobody listened. Be fucking realistic, they said. Oh, that's amazing. I love the text. They think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs. I've always strived to be a model employee, but not this time. No. Hell no. Run! Run! I'm turning back for the sake of my sanity. But reality can find another agent who is more fucking realistic to tour people around this house. Before I'm leaving, I take one last look at the gloomy old room, just to check.
What's this?
You hear scary noises. You know the room is scary. You know the mansion is haunted and cursed. Why would you want to say, "What's this?" and take another look? Run and leave. My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room. But there's clearly something on the floor. It looks like
A letter?
lying on the ground just a couple inches away from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I leaned down and pick it up. Strange. I don't recall seeing this the last time I was here. A few days back, me and few other agents expected the mention to prepare for today. I had been to the last to look inside the attic and leave, and this certainly hadn't been here before. Someone must have left it in this room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I couldn't have missed her though, could I? There's only one set of stairs leading to the attic. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough, I'm worried if it'll fall apart if I so much as touch it. But with great care, I open it, and what I read shakes me to the core. Ah, what the frig?
What? Oh my god.
Is that the words help me written in blood? Hell no. Oh, hell no. You run. That's when you know you can't stay. Nothing but the words help me fills the page, all of it seemingly written in crimson shaded pen. That doesn't look like shaded pen to me. Or blood. See? Could it be blood? I go. "Hmm?" The same phrases just goes on and on until send this to find people. Or else.
Send this to 5 people or else.
Oh.
Or else what? Or else what?
As quickly as I can, I scan the back of the paper and peek into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on the second page. But there's nothing.
No. Oh, please, no.
My hands tremble as dream creeps over me. The room is suddenly getting colder. I need to get out of here. Folding the paper in half, the sight that greets me next has me frozen on the spot. Ah! Whoa! Oh! Oh! Hell no! Oh! No! 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 A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covering in gaping wounds, with skin eaten away to reveal flesh, bone, and all manner of things one isn't meant to see. It's too much. All of it is too much. I want to cry, call for help, but the words catch in my throat. Even my feet won't move, completely paralyzed out of terror. Be brave and look up. Close eyes and pray. Lord, please help me. Oh, I think I'm gonna replay this part when I stream it again or something, or if I finish the game or whatever. Maybe I'll stream the whole thing again and choose the opposite of what I chose before. Be brave and look up. I need to face it. Oh, face your fears. Face it head on. Whoever, whatever these feet belong to, I need to face it. Face it and punch it in the face and run away. Like as the in one of the movies, Cabin in the Woods, with the guy who plays Thor. Yeah, a crazy, not a crazy, a little girl that was like a zombie or something. He knocks her and flips her around. and and if I'm going to die, if they're going to kill me, at least I'll know what my killer looks like, and then I'll return from the dead for revenge. A cold comfort. So, with a deep breath, I summon every ounce of courage I have left in me and shift my gaze upwards. Ah! What the frick? I don't like that. I do not like that. The animation is amazing. I love it, but I don't like that. Please don't hurt me. I didn't do nothing. I'm sorry. Forgive me. It's like the grudge all over again. Ah, hell no. Ah, I don't want to tap anymore. I don't want to see what happens. Now, sorry about that. We should be back. She said stay away, and yeah. All right, we're caught up. It didn't miss much. My heart sinks as reality draws in. I'm locked in with that thing.
Let me out! Let me out! Lord, please, let me out!
Save me! I'm crying out for help, please. You got a phone? Use it. Call 911. Call 911. Call Ash. Call Zach. It slowly approaches me as I wrench the doorknob violently back and forth. Ah, shit. Was the whole thing restarted. I hate it. I hate this. I just wanted to stream some fun. I don't care about that. Wait, it says continue, so maybe I could start again on the part I left off. So if the stream cuts off, maybe I should do that. Hopefully it starts where I left off. I'm hoping. Sorry that if the stream lags or whatever is. Hopefully the stream is working again. This is pissing me off. I really want to stream this game. If I can't, then maybe I'll just record it. The door finally swings open and I couldn't have been happier. Okay, so what happened was the the ghost was getting near me and I needed a tap to open the door and finally opened it before it got close to me. So there we go. That's basically all you had to know. Wasting no time, I leap out of the door and don't look back. My feet pounding against the floor in rhythm with the loud, fast beating of my heart. By the time I run past the hallway and find myself atop the grand staircase, my chest feels so tight it's like going to burst. But that's nothing compared to the feeling of hope the sight of the exit gives me. Racing down the stairs, a breathy laugh escapes me and my shoes slip and I find myself falling until my back hits the ground and pain racks my body. Ah, it's still there. My head grows fuzzy and my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious. The last thing I see are those feet before all I know is darkness. Okay, I don't really know what this is. But is this the intro? Is this the very beginning? Did it barely start? Oh, what the hell? Well, wait. I don't understand why. What just happened? Who? Oh, I know her. And then the. Blah 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 blah. I'm a little confused at just what just happened right now. Like, am I dead? Am I alive? Is someone gonna come help me? See, I was an idiot and I went to this mansion. I should have just stayed out of there. And then there's a scary ghost in there. That's probably her, the scary ghost, and then she was probably in there. I should have stayed away and never enter that place. That should haunted places. You have to stay away from there. You never go towards them. Uh, can I skip this? I don't know if I should skip it or I don't know if you want me to skip it. I don't know. I'm sorry if you know what, I'm just going to let it play out, but I'm going to keep talking because I don't want to get copyrighted or whatever. So yeah, is it over? Ah, the letter. Yes, that's the title of the game. Ah, you saw that girl moving? No, I'm good. A buzz breaks the silence. I start to rouse, pulled into consciousness against my own will. I've never felt this tired before. I just want to sleep, but the insistent buzzing, poking, and prodding isn't letting me. My old mattress may not be the comfiest of places, but that doesn't make me any more eager to wake up. Someone's calling me.
5 more minutes, Becca.
I swat away at what is nudging persistently at my side. Come on. Can't I just get a few extra minutes of sleep today? I promise I'll work hard once I'm up. A hand tightly taps my cheek, and something cold is suddenly being pressed at the back of my head. The icy sensation slowly spreads throughout the area, giving me an uncomfortable feeling. The fog immediately lifts from my mind the moment I recognize the voice and my eyes snap open. They're looking down at me. It's Rose. Bitch, where were you? I've been looking for you the entire time. I saw a ghost. I saw a creepy room. You weren't answering your phone. What the fuck? Another woman loiters beside her, but my attention is too focused on my co-agent to even ask why there's someone else with her. Rose Poster just screams worry, although she's keeping a straight face or trying to, at least. I can't help but feel bad for making her fret. A wave of dizziness washes over me as soon as I try to get up, forcing me to lie back down again. Luckily, the feeling subsides after a few seconds, mild, until only a mild throbbing somewhere at the back of my head remains. With a little assistance from Rose, I push myself upward. She hands me an ice pack and gestures for me to press it where I suspect a small bump has already formed, and the light in the area indicates anything.
Alright, Isabella, where are we?
In the mansion? The haunted mansion?
The Ermengarde mansion.
Yeah, the
Why?
Ermengarde mansion.
Ow, my head.
And the date today?
October 21st? Rose.
Last one. Can you count to 15 in reverse order?
15, 14, 13, 12 teen. No, that's wrong. Why are we doing this?
She's just checking if your injury is in any way serious.
This time I curiously regard the woman standing beside Rose. It's impossible to overlook her with what with the way she towers over us. And here I thought Rose is already tall. Who is she anyway? One of the remaining cleaning crews? But with how primly dressed she is, I don't think anyone would want to clean in a suit. An expensive suit at that. The gloves alone must have already cost a fortune. Her eyes slowly shift between me and Rose, considering us with an almost unreadable expression, before finally fixing a sharp gaze on me. I can't feel but hold my arms protectively over myself as she does so. She may be far from a cleaning crew, but she certainly looks like our supervisor during evaluation.
Just do it, please.
I eye them both warily, but recite everything as has asked. Rose releases a breath of relief once I'm done.
You scared me for a moment there. I was about to call for an ambulance. Are you alright?
No, I'm not right. His aspirations soon replaces the dull ache. The memory the memory is a little fuzzy, but the attic and
There was someone, Rose. In the attic.
Someone? You mean a client? Oh, that's unlikely. It's probably just one of the cleaning crews. The boss sent a few of them back this morning for some last minute.
No, not any of those. I'm not actually sure. Wait, didn't I call you? You said you were in the attic when you answered. That's why I went there in the first place.
both Rose and the lady look at me like I've just grown another head. Did I say something weird? Rose quickly casts an apologetic smile at the woman before the awkward silence stretches on further. It's her saleswoman smile, the same one she taught me back when I was still her trainee. I should show this to troublesome clients or just to avoid trouble in general, she advised. It's also the same one she gives when I've done something particularly absurd that may cause us to lose a potential sale. Her eyes are serious when she turns back to me. She she takes both of my shoulders, gently squeezes it, and with as much patience as she can muster.
As much as I'd love to have gotten at least a heads up of your arrival, I didn't really get a call from you. You know, signal here is absolutely horrendous. I was in the garden earlier and couldn't even make a single call. Isabella, I'm going to ask again. Are you really alright? What happened?
I don't know. It's all a bit blurry.
They think I'm
I
crazy
remember
already.
I was looking for you, but you weren't in the attic. And there's whoever it is. Then I must have tripped on a rug or something on the way down. Oh no. Do you think someone came in while you were out? You left the main door open. We are so going to get into big trouble if something gets stolen, Rose.
Perhaps it is a concussion. Are you sure you feel fine? We could still call for an ambulance. I could cover for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay, Rose. I can work.
Wait, hold your horses, Rose. I can't just miss an important sale because of a minor bump in my head. Don't you remember the ghost? The curse is real. An extremely minor bump. I've had worse when I was a kid. This is nothing.
Besides, if I leave, you'll have to shoulder everything in the open house, alone. And in a mansion this big?
Well, there's also the part where I may lose the bonus BRC promised, but that's completely beside the point. Rose gives me a skeptical look when I return the cold compress to her and push myself off the floor. I have to use the staircase railings to steady myself, but otherwise I feel fine.
See? I'm A-okay.
The two of them exchange a word glance and Rose assumes a contemplative look. I bite my lower lip in anticipation. If she says no,
Right you in.
a smile threatens to slip out from me.
If I see that you aren't feeling well, I'm taking you personally to the nearest clinic to have you checked. Clear?
Clear as day, ma'am. Thanks, Rose.
You insisted. But remember what I said. First sign of you looking not okay, and we're off. No questions asked.
It's just a small bump. Don't worry.
You shouldn't downplay these kinds of things. It could be a serious injury for all we know.
I know. Just relax. We're gonna sell this place, no matter how hard it gets, no matter what the ghost does. Suddenly, a small cough sounds against the walls of the foyer, interrupting our banter. The woman is looking expectantly at the two of us. Her stare making me shrink back a little on myself. She isn't really intimidating. Well, is she? She is, but not in the scary negative way. Far from it. Actually, her demeanor simply commands an air of sophistication and respect. In a different world, a younger me would have probably wished to be like her. At our lack of response, she coughs again, lifting a well-trimmed eyebrow at me in question. Words get caught in my throat at the sight of it, and Rose, as usual, is swift to catch my blunders.
My sincerest apologies, Mrs. Miss McCulloch. Marianne McCulloch.
McCulloch. Marianne McCulloch. She hands Rose her business card. The words interior designer catch my eyes before my partner flips it over. Oh, probably someone interested in mansion for its 17th century influences then. I won't hold it against her, though. Despite the hearsay remaining uninhabited for years, the mansion's original fittings and furniture have been kept completely intact and restored to pristine condition. I suppose some people find that trip to the past feeling appealing. After all, with what it offers, this place could also be a haven for people looking to live somewhere with a classic historical charm.
Miss McCullough, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We're just ironing out a few things, but we'll be starting the tour soon enough. In the meantime, we've prepared some refreshments for you in the parlor while you're waiting. If you could please.
Thanks. There's no need for it, though. I just dropped by for a quick survey of the place. I thought I should check the estate before I meet with the homeowners.
Rose's confusion is impossible to miss when she glances at me and I return with an equally perplexed look. And against my better judgment, I blurt out the first question that comes to mind.
I'm sorry. Homeowners?
I should have kept my mouth shut. A flash of irritation crosses her face, but it instantly disappears under a mask of professional detachment.
Yes. Hannah Wright? I was hired by her to handle the interior design for their newly bought home. This is the Ermengarde mansion, right?
It is, but
She pauses, possibly trying to find the right words to fix the awkward situation without offending someone. We'll check with our supervisors. Suddenly, Rose nudges me with her elbow. I don't even know what's going on. These few moments have given me enough time to clear my head of any nervousness and confusion clouding it.
It is, ma'am, but we weren't aware the mansion has already been sold.
What do you mean?
I almost flinch when she turns her gaze on me, but I stand my ground. Besides, it isn't like I haven't dealt with awkward situations like this before. I may have screwed up at times, but that doesn't mean I haven't learned a thing or two in the 5 years I've worked in the business.
The mansion is indeed for sale, ma'am. Today's the open house, in fact. However, we haven't heard anything from the higher-ups that a deal has already been closed for this particular property. If you'd like, my co-agent and me can check with them right now.
She nods similarly in deep thought after I finish. She appears to be a reasonable person. Anyway, given the proper explanation, she'd surely understand.
I thought something looked odd when I arrived here. Excuse me, I think I need to make a call to my secretary. Thank you for your assistance, Miss Santos.
With a slight wave of her hand, she leaves us. That seems to be the end of it. Both Rose and I breathe a sigh of relief. Disaster averted. I also don't miss the thumbs up she gives me for doing a good job, and I can't help but swell with pride. Still, I've already prepared myself to dial the number to our Luxborn office and check, even if she didn't ask for it. I will be very frustrated if, for some reason, something has already been decided without my or Rose's knowledge. That's a whole new level of unfair. We've been working hard on this. Moments later, Miss McCullough returns, looking a little frustrated, but with an apology clear in her face. I feel a little sorry for having her to go through all this trouble.
There seems to have been a little misunderstanding with my client. If you'll allow it, I'd like to stay and wait for them here. I was informed they'll be dropping by for the open house today. I figured it'd be a waste to just leave after that long drive. I might as well meet him here.
Certainly. You could stay at the parlor in the meantime, ma'am. I'm sure it won't be long before our guests arrive. And Isabella, I left a few documents in my car. You know where I keep those. Can you please get it for me?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Rose takes a glance at her wristwatch before tossing me a set of keys.
And hurry! We've still got a few minutes to double check those papers.
Okay, got it.
The two of them disappear behind the parlor's door. The departure brings with it a stillness to keep me company, neither welcoming nor comforting. Alone like this, it's impossible not to think of what really happened. I wish the memory isn't as elusive as it normally is. Then again, Rose had already said she didn't receive any call from me. Was it paranoia? A temporary lapse after having heard all those tales about this place? Probably. I want to think of it as such. Better to think of it as such so I can work in peace. Except a small part of my mind begs to differ, and if I'm going to be completely honest with myself, I want nothing more than to leave this place as soon as possible. I don't know what's in this house, and I don't want to know. The keys Rose have just handed me dig into my palm, its jagged edges creating shallow ridges on my skin from how hard I'm clutching it. It's a reminder of what I still need to do and why I've taken this job in the first place. Hugging my blazer closer to my body, I exit the house to get what Rose has asked of me. You know what? I think I'm going to end it here and then start again tomorrow. It's a lot of reading, it's a lot of talking, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed the stream or the video, if it's a video now. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Share the video, share my channel, join all my social medias, follow me on there, and then join my Discord. And I'm gonna go switch over to Twitch now, where I also stream some other games. So yeah, follow me on there. And yeah, just follow me on all my social media. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll continue later on tomorrow. Catch you later.